with the traditional subjects in the constitutional law, commercial laws, etc. Here we have a 1-year LLM with both traditional subjects as well as the current subjects. And just say we have the LLM in medical and health laws. We have LLM media and entertainment. And these are, you will not find anywhere in any other university as far as India is concerned, but we have given. So here, LLM with respect to particular subject itself has a speciality that it is carved out of the entire vast thing, something is carved out. That is the basic difference. And second difference, that those universities which are following the earlier procedure, 2-year, and some are following 1 year, that is as well as UGC norms.
Sir, my son has applied for international trade and something.
International trade and environmental law.
Yeah. So what kind of a job will he get in some company, and do the MIT in university assure the placement after this LLM?
First thing is, as far as LLM is concerned, it is a value addition degree.
Yeah.
Your son is already competent as far as LLB is concerned to be an advocate or to do any other matters with respect to law, to work with the corporate world. Where we go for the placements, we have a person from the placement, officer for placement here, who will answer your query with respect to LLB. But as far as LLM is concerned, it is an academic degree. It is a value addition. You can say it is an ornament. Person is already competent. So it is a potential degree, you can say, with respect to the academics, so that he or she can go for PhD or can go to other corporate or other. Suppose he wants to do practice in law court, here he will go along with international trade law. So, which is not a specific subject as far as other universities are concerned.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
I am Rajvinder Singh from Chandigarh. My daughter is seeking admission in LLB, undergraduate. One is that, what is the practical part? How is the practical part of law will be done? I mean, you have said theory and practice, but what is the practical part? How it is done?
As far as you are talking about the clinical legal part of the law program, so we have a very well structured internship policies and the internal practical training in the form of the moot trials, mock trials. Even for the LLP 3 years especially, we have the domain electives and self-study program in the form of the mandatory courses. So these 4 or 5 areas which we have framed for the law students to provide them the legal practical training. Apart from them, we have a very strong, means a very stable, very solid internship policy. After every year, means in the summer break, they will be having the NTCC program, which we call the NTCC, non-teaching credit courses, where they have to go for outside for practical training. They may get internship in district course or various courses. They may go for NGOs. They may go for, it depends up to the interest and the inclination of the students where they are wanting to do the internship. So these are the, these NTCC courses, they have a fixed credits. So it is mandatory for each and every student to do. It is not up to their discretion or their choice. It is compulsory courses which they have to go. So, and apart from them, they can go for part-time internships. While going their classes, they can go for the part-time, not a full-time, because we have to follow the Bar Council norms too. And in the breaks, means a winter break and other in between, they can also go for the internship. So we provide them the recommendation letters and permission letter to do the internship. We provide them help and support by giving them the choices. We help them in choosing the places where they can go for internship. We have the full-fledged CRC, Corporate Resource Center, and I think I would request Saxena sir to give you some guidance on the internship, how we help the students in this concern.
Thank you, ma'am. It all depends upon the interest of the student, that which area of law he wants to intern. Maybe he would like to go to the law firms, or will he like to go to the corporate, or will he like to go to the litigation side. So it all depends upon that, and we provide 100% assistance to for the internship as well for the placement. Thank you.
The second question deals with the safety of the girl student. Is there any reported case in last 20 years of sexual harassment or student committing suicide in the university?
Sexual harassment, no. There are no such reports.
Any student committing suicide in the university?
See, those isolated incidents here and there will be there, but then that happens everywhere. You know, if you open the newspaper, in every page you will find 4 such incidents. So there is nothing to sort of get alarmed or take notice, or life is becoming complex, and hence 1 or 2 isolated incidents may happen here and there, but there is nothing to take note of.
Has it happened or not happened?
Of course it has happened. 1 or 2 incidents have happened.
Hello all, good afternoon. My name is Sukriti, and I have my brother appearing for MCA over here in the MIT University. I have few questions noted down here. First question is for MCA faculty, that is regarding what is different in the part of grooming a student for appearing before an interview. The knowledge or the bookish knowledge is a different thing, but what extra we are doing for the interview sections, for grooming up a child for appearing and giving his best to the interview?
For appearing the interview, we have our cell, like CRC. For those, we conduct regular kind of training in which we take mock test. We provide some kind of training there, so that for that we train our students for appearing in the interview.
Okay, I'll just supplement what she said is, our effort starts not at the time of interview. It starts from the time the student enters into the portal. That is from the first semester itself. When did you come? Were you present for my presentation? Okay.
Yes.
So I covered exhaustively whatever extra value addition that we are doing, what normally, as I know, others are not doing. For example, we are teaching behavioral science. We are teaching communication skill. So once you are teaching communication skill, normally, obviously, it's going to aid the student in facing interview board. We are teaching this, he covered about the military training. It develops leadership quality, the confidence. So that is how all the value additions that we are doing is going to make an Amitian stand apart in a crowd. And that is how he takes the interview in his or her stride. If there is an interview, it is not that there are, butterfly in the stomach. He just faces an interview like any other event. So it starts from day 1 and it goes on throughout. We have mentors. We have a 4-tier mentorship that we follow. There is a student mentor, faculty mentor, alumni mentor, industry mentor, and so on. So there is a friend, philosopher, guide available at every step. And that is how, Amity grooming is all about. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the answer, sir. Now, next, I come to the financial part. If I'm looking for an educational loan, what are the criteria and how I'm going to get that? Is it going to be a partial payment or the complete payment at one go, and how is it going to work? And what are the banks we are getting so that we can go ahead and proceed further?
See, we have 2 banks in the campus. Firstly, education loan is a very common thing these days. And banks are looking out to give loan. Okay. So it is not a big thing, that which it used to be in the yesteryears. So you go to any bank, yes, they will ask for collateral, they will have certain conditions, that will vary from bank to bank. As far as the banks in the campus are concerned, you can liaise with them. Should you find any problem, you can always get back to us. But yes, there will be certain requirement of furnishing certain documents and all. That will be there anywhere.
Okay, thank you. Also, the last question I have, is it hostel compulsory for any student starting a year or to continue it up to the course ends?
Nothing is compulsory. You can be day scholar.
My sister is appearing for counseling psychology. So I want to ask that, is there any difference in quality of education and campus placement between this campus and Jaipur campus?
Sorry, can you what is the difference between Jaipur campus and this campus? Well, Jaipur campus is located in state of Rajasthan and this is in state of Uttar Pradesh. That is one. Secondly,
quality of education and field work.
I am coming to it. Please have patience. Please be seated. See, both the universities have been formed by different legislation of respective state assembly. As regards syllabus and other things are concerned, each university is empowered to give degrees and form its own syllabus. But what happens is, by and large, this being the oldest and the flagship sort of campus, others normally follow us, or rather emulate us. And so that is why you will find a commonality as regards syllabus. Not only syllabus, our method, the pedagogy that we follow, by and large they follow the same thing there. But yes, it is delivered by different faculty there, different faculty here. But they follow the norms, and or should I say, they follow the footsteps of what we do here.
मेरी बेटी बीएड के लिए अप्लाई की है यहाँ पे, क्या आपके पास संस्कृत सब्जेक्ट है? और दूसरा, एक फॉरेन लैंग्वेज जो पढ़ना है, वो फॉरेन लैंग्वेज का क्या सिलेबस क्या है? बेसिक्स या पढ़ाएंगे या कहाँ से पढ़ाएंगे?
सर, सबसे पहले तो बीएड में हम फॉरेन लैंग्वेज ऑफ़र नहीं करते हैं, ठीक है, क्योंकि वो सिर्फ 2 साल का कोर्स है, तो हम उसमें फ़ॉरेन लैंग्वेज ऑफ़र नहीं कर रहे हैं. उसमें हम CS एंड BS ऑफ़र करते हैं, वैल्यू एडेड कोर्सेज 2 होते हैं. एक CS वुड बी कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स, जिसमें हम इंग्लिश कम्युनिकेशन बताते हैं और जिसमें हम बहुत सारे उनके वर्कशॉप्स कराते हैं, रिज्यूमे राइटिंग है, बहुत जो उनको इंटरव्यू के लिए, प्लेसमेंट के लिए चाहिए होता है, वो सब कुछ हम उसमें कराते हैं. प्लस प्रेजेंटेशंस कैसे देना है, वो सारी चीज़ें डिटेलिंग में कराते हैं. और BS में जैसे लीडरशिप क्वालिटीज़ है, टीम बिल्डिंग है, वो सारी चीज़ें BS में कवर होती हैं. जब आप संस्कृत की बात कर रहे हैं तो हम पेडागॉजी कोर्स संस्कृत का ऑफ़र करते हैं. बाकी जितने कोर कोर्सेज हैं वो हमारे होते हैं साइकोलॉजी, फ़िलॉसफी, सोशोलॉजी से रिलेटेड, ठीक है. तो वो सारे कोर्सेज तो अलग से वो आपके इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज में ही होंगे. जो टीचिंग ऑफ संस्कृत है वो अलग से आपका सिर्फ एक पेडागॉजी कोर्स है, जो कि वो स्टूडेंट ऑप्ट करता है जिसने संस्कृत पढ़ी होती है ग्रेजुएशन में. आई थिंक उसने ग्रेजुएशन में संस्कृत पढ़ी होगी, तो उसको टीचिंग ऑफ संस्कृत हम ऑफर करेंगे.
थैंक यू.
I am Tripathi from Agra. My question is to Dr. Chakravarti. Dr. Chakravarti, by mistake I filled in the form that I will not opt for the hostel. That mistake can be rectified at this stage, I think so, or not?
You apply and then we'll see. Once you get selected, kindly put a request through that select query that you require hostel, and depending on availability it will be given.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello, I don't have a question anymore. I just wanted to say that I'd like to thank you all for having conducted this so well, and especially these 2 young ladies who took us around, and I think it would not be fair if we didn't acknowledge that. Thank you.
Thank you for your kind words, ma'am.
Sir, मैं ये फूड टेक्नोलॉजी के फील्ड के बारे में जानना चाहता हूँ और इसके स्कॉलरशिप का क्या क्राइटेरिया होता है. दूसरी बात, ये स्पॉन्सर्ड सीटें और नॉन स्पॉन्सर्ड सीट क्या है.
स्पॉन्सर्ड और नॉन स्पॉन्सर्ड में अंतर ये है कि स्पॉन्सर्ड में हम एलिजिबिलिटी को थोड़ा लोअर किया है, बिकॉज सम स्टूडेंट्स by virtue of not getting that eligibility, they miss out on that program, and so it is more inclusive in nature. That is, we want to include them, those who got left out, but yes, it comes at a cost. The fees for sponsored is 1.5 times the non-sponsored fees. यही खाली difference है. And दूसरा question था?
सर, फूड टेक्नोलॉजी के फील्ड के बारे में कुछ जानकारी प्राप्त करना चाहता हूँ.
Okay, sir. So our institute is offering food technology since 2007, and this MTech course is started in 2011. And if you want to ask the scope after BTech or after MTech, sir?
After MTech.
After MTech. Okay, sir. So sir, after MTech, generally till now, most of the students either go for the teaching job or the research-based job. But the scope, if we see in the industry, there is, because the rising of the food sector, so the general scope for MTech students are in the R&D sections. Because now the Indian companies also coming up with the R&D. So they required MTech or PhD students for the R&D sectors. So till now, we never face any problem regarding placement of MTech candidates. It's up to them, means they want to go for the research further, means for PhD, or they want to get a job. Both is available after MTech.
A very good afternoon, MET team. I have a query regarding my sister for the pursuing a course in MTech from biotechnology. Sir, I have two questions. First one is, sir, how MSc in biotechnology is different from MTech in biotechnology?
All right, so basically MSc course is directed towards more of research, right? And MTech course is more towards applied engineering. So this is an engineering course that is a non-engineering course, right? And MTech can appear for NET and everything, but MSc students cannot appear for engineering courses, right? So this is an engineering degree, basically, and that's a non-engineering degree. This is an applied biotechnology course. That's more of a basic course in biotechnology.
Second question is, sir, after pursuing MTech in biotechnology, sir,
right,
what is the scope of placement? Mainly it is in the research field, sir.
Not necessarily. There are parallel fields that have come up now. So like you have a field called market research, you have a field called data analytics, you have sales, you have, allied industry that is coming up in a big way. So placement depends on the student interest. If the student is interested in research, then of course he can go for PhD in India, abroad, or in MIT itself. If he's interested in job, we have a very powerful corporate resource center in our department. I'm one of the members of that corporate research center. We train our students to appear for interviews and make good use of their potential and get the potentially best placement for them.
Sir, going by the research field, sir,
right,
most of the companies bank on experience. So what is the scope for students to go for jobs after MTech? Because everyone is searching for experience, sir.
See, there are two distinct things. One is there are companies that are looking for freshers always, right? And there are companies that are looking for experience because they're looking for positions that are slightly higher up in the hierarchy. So for freshers, there is always an open position. And every year we place students, we place more than 300 students from our department every year. So that is not a problem. With MTech freshers, there is not a problem. Experience, of course, once you have an experience, you can go for a higher position, right? That's the only difference.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, good afternoon. Sir, I want to know, anybody can help me for the hospitality?
Well, today was not a day where hospitality is scheduled for selection, but in case you want to interact with the faculty from hospitality department, we can do that. After this, if you want to meet the faculty, we'll organize that.
Yes, sure. Thank you.
So that's all? Okay. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It was a pleasure interacting with all of you. Thank you.